Hi Aquarians, it's Leonore. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Thank you for stopping by. If you're viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Today I'm working on your Q&A love reads, Aquarians. It's something that I do while you wait for your general tarot card reads. If you are looking for your general tarot card reads, I have them. I did them all. I worked on all 12 zodiac signs. So just look for it. It's there. Right now I'm just doing love reads, okay? Also, please join me live on Sundays for a weekly message. I have these miniature love reads that I do for all zodiac signs, Aries through Pisces, no particular order. I just streamed live this past Sunday for the weekly read. All right, there's just a little miniature read from November 30th through this December 6th. Okay, so you're more than welcome to look back at it. Hit the notification bell if you do want to catch me live. It's pretty fun, I think. But these include your weekly forecast, current energy, advice, and I also pull an oracle card to see what's affecting your energy for the week. All right, so the love reads. I asked 4 specific questions. 1, how are they feeling about you? 2, what's blocking them from a union or a commitment? 3, if they could write a love letter, what would it say? 4, are they in another relationship? Now, if this question was already answered in the first 3 questions, I'll ask, how would they feel if you and them were together? Let's get started. 1, how are they feeling about you? All right, so in these Q&As, I always invite my cross watchers. Hi, cross watchers. All right, so just bear with me while I read the energy. All right, so first question, how are they feeling about you? Somebody is taking their time to commit. It's what I'm picking up off the bat with the 7 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. It's like someone is taking their time to commit to a relationship or maybe you guys had a breakup and you're trying to see if you guys could get back together, but someone's taking a real long time to decide, and someone here is really worried that, you know, this person may never come back to them. Not happy. Someone here is not happy. I have Leo, Aries, if that means anything to you. But I think it's because someone doesn't love the other person. What's going on here? How are they feeling about you? Wow, interesting. I'm getting someone doesn't feel like the other person. So I don't know, Aquas, do you like that? Do you love, it's not even like, it's love. Do you love this person? Because I think that's what they're asking themselves. Do you love me, Aquarian? And vice versa, if it's vice versa. They're really like that. They're in their heads about it. And I'll tell you the truth, for some of them, they're dead straight out thinking like you don't love them. There's no love there. But there is. Even though my these 2 cards were in the reverse, because these 2 cards were in the reverse, there is love between the both of you. One of them, you know, one of you is thinking, you know, there isn't. The other person doesn't love me. Really in your head about it. But again, both of these cards were in the reverse. So if my 8 of Swords is in the reverse, it means you're overthinking things. Like whatever you're thinking is not true. They do love you, but something's going on. All right, well, let's keep going. I just started to read. Second question. What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? Jealousy. Somebody's impatient. Big time. Look at this. I got 7. Right underneath my Seven of Pentacles is my Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody's impatient. Okay. Got it. No wonder Aries is here and Leo. Shout out to my Aries and Leos. But I mean, fire sign is pretty strong. I also have Taurus here, but Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, if that means anything to you. Yeah, with my Seven of Pentacles and my Five of Wands, somebody's jealous, impatient. Okay. Wow. What's blocking them from a union or a commitment? Wow. Listen, what's going on here? Well, somebody's taking their time deciding with the Two of Pentacles. Are you playing mind games? Somebody's playing mind games, okay? You love this person, but you want to play old mind games? What's going on here, Aquas? Who's playing mind games here? Oh, yes, this is an Aquarius read. Between you and Scorpio, it's all about the mind games. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. You guys make great CIA agents. All right, yeah, there's a commitment that some of you may be married with my King of Wands and the Hierophant, or at least in a very heavy commitment. There is a little bit of a split, a breakup, separation. Okay. All right. So what's blocking you from a union or a commitment? It's okay. Besides the mind games, okay. Because somebody wants to think that somebody's making the other person think that they don't love them, or they don't want to be with them, or they don't want to commit to them, but they do. They're just not happy. So when I see my Two of Pentacles right underneath my Sun card, which was in the reverse, what I'm seeing is that they're not happy. So if they're not happy, you're not happy. Okay? Because a non-happy wife is not going to... A non-happy wife doesn't make a non-happy... Where is it? Here we go. Let's take these two cards. Hierophant. And look at this. Look at this. Let me just all these three cards, because y'all in a commitment right here. This is a commitment. Okay, I got a true pair here. King of Wands. Sorry, Queen of Wands and King of Wands. And the Hierophant right in the middle. Even though they weren't together. Not only are you playing mind game in this heavy relationship or commitment, marriage, or whatever the case may be, I know that you guys love each other, okay? Because someone here is not happy, okay? There's no happy home right now, or maybe somebody that's struggling within the inside, you know, to become more spiritual, to heal themselves. It could be sometimes with some of you, could be a job or finance. Something is being very stagnant. You're not making the money that you want to make. There's somebody here is miserable. I'm going to use the word miserable, and I hate to use that word. Because I almost sense that, you know, whoever is miserable, they're not showing it to the public. They're not. This is something that's going inside within them. So they're taking it out on people, mostly on you if you're with this person, because of either money, because they're taking a break. They want to take a break from the outside world to spiritually heal themselves. Unbeknownst to them, I don't think they even, it's not like they're saying, you know, I need to, you know, take a break because I need to heal myself spiritually. They're not saying that to other people. They're not saying that I want to take a break. They're not saying that they're miserable. They just don't want to be around people. They don't want to be around you. All of the above. Because there's something that they're not happy with the Sun card in the reverse. There's something that they're not happy with. I sense something from the past, memories. I see memories, big time memories, like what happened with you two. So something in the past happened with you too when it comes to memories. You may share children in common, doesn't have to be, but because this person's not happy, I'm gonna keep on. Gosh, why? There's a lot of feelings in your reading, Aquas, between the both of you. One more than the other. One more than the other, though. Wow. So because this person feels this way, other people they feel like, it's not like they feel like, it's not even like they feel like other people shouldn't be happy either because they're not happy. It's just more like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. Interesting. Look at this. This is like right here. Sorry. I'm just taking a look at my Queen of Wands and my King of Wands. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus. This is very interesting right here. This energy. I know a lot of you are in your heads and you're like, why is this going on with me right now? In my relationship, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I almost feel a lot of you are like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, yeah, okay, all, you know, people have situations going on in their relationship, whatever that may be. It could be from A to Z. It don't matter. Okay, you pick a letter. But the point is that you just don't understand why this person's taking it way out of hand. It's somebody's like, what? But why? Like, really? Why are you making it? Like drama with the Sun card. Why are you making it? Why are you being so dramatic? I'll tell you why. They're being dramatic, if that's the word you're using, or if that's the way you want to describe them. This person, no lie, for a group of you, your person, vice versa, if it's vice versa, there's something really spiritual going on in this person's psyche. It's not a joke. I feel like some of them has been touched by spirits. Not surprising around these times. They're feeling like they need to explore beyond who they are. So whoever they used to be in the past, that it's not them anymore. And I'm sorry to tell you, people go through this. This person is going through a severe transformation in their psyche, like a crisis in consciousness. We are in Sagittarius season. In Sagittarius season, the 9th house is all about truth seeking, higher learning, spirituality. This is the Hierophant card. So this is big time spiritual awareness. Again, some of you, it could be money, you know, or both. Like, maybe they really are. It's something about resources that they're not getting enough of, and it's putting them in their feelings. But I almost sense it's like they're questioning life. They're going through some type of philosophical higher learning, like it's like they're asking themselves, well, what is this for? Why am I here? You know, just really interesting philosophical metaphysics type of energy, if that makes sense. Like, the type of questions that you don't ask if you're not taking some type of anthropology class. Like, you don't ask these type of questions if you're taking, you know, straight up, like, you know, business. These are really deep questions. This person is asking themselves really heavy, deep questions about life, about themselves. Where do they belong in this world? Wow, that was crazy. Okay, moving on. Sorry, I was in that one for a while. All right, if they could write a love letter, what would it say? Let's find out. All right, so in these love letters, I like to make them in love letter formats. So just bear with me. while I read the energy. Okay, okay, all right now. All right, if they could write a love letter, what would it say? Ready? To whom it may concern, I want to offer you, sorry, let's rewind. To whom it may concern, this is my peace offering. I know that you have been waiting for me to turn around and pay attention to you, to talk to you, to touch you, make love to you, look into your eyes. Please rest assured that none of those things have changed. I still love you. I think about you. Sometimes I do dream about us taking walks together in a garden, going on vacation. I do think about going to you and telling you how much I want to hold you passionately. However, there are some things that I am not going to accept. I don't need to be taken advantage of by you, and I'm sure you don't want to be taken advantage of. You and I have our big differences, but yet we are so much alike. Truth be told, I obsess over you. It's hard for me sometimes to admit that. I do struggle with my feelings nowadays. I am not the same person emotionally. I've changed. Something inside me changed. I try to fight this battle within me, but I don't know how to. I do try. I know it doesn't look like it. My silence is killing me, just like it's killing this relationship. I'm researching, I'm reading, I'm learning more about myself and the world. I would like to marry you. I'd like to be in a commitment with you. I just feel like the world is getting in the way. Sometimes it's my family. Maybe it's time that I told you my heart's not in the right place. Could have been the argument that we had in the past. Something did change me. My head is not the same. I thought I wanted to start all over with you, but I'm thinking maybe I should turn the other way, turn the other cheek, leave this relationship, this commitment. However, you do fulfill me. You do make me whole. I can never lie to myself about that. I can never end this relationship with you. I don't see it. And I don't want to see it. I am deciding between you and someone else, by the way. But don't worry. It's nothing serious. I just feel really betrayed by you. I felt like you lied to me. You put me in a really difficult place. I don't feel like my strong self anymore. But maybe that's what I needed. Maybe I needed to just turn away from everyone, including you. I'm tired of fighting myself, others, the world. I do want to speak to you and tell you how much I feel. I think you're very attractive, mysterious, nurturing, and fair. Sometimes I think about rescuing our relationship, resurrecting our love. I'm tired of being out in the cold without you. But I have to be logical around these times. I have to be alone. The end. That was a long letter. All right. Last question. Are they in another relationship? Are they in another relationship? They kind of did say something about it in between. I just remember they said something about being in between two people. You and someone else. That's interesting. All right, let's see. Are they in another relationship? Why do I feel like this person... I sense very strongly, my loves, because I just remember just saying that in the letter. I saw the Two of Swords here 2 times. I'll tell you the truth. I haven't even read the energy for the last question. For a handful of you, yeah, they are in between two people, but you're number one. Nevertheless, you're number one. The other person may be there just to console them, or, you know, they're buying their time, or attention, something about this person that's very different from you that they like. And because they're so different from you, is the reason why, not that they're, but this is the thing, it's not that they're choosing whether they want to be with you or them. It's like at the time, because they're so different from you, they prefer to be with this person because they don't. This person don't remind you that this person doesn't remind them of you, and that's okay for them. They need that. That's for a handful of you. If they are with someone else for whatever reason that may be, because I don't sense with these Two of Swords sexual energy. I don't. So when they're saying they're thinking about either being with this person or you, again, if you're in a heavy commitment with this person or were in a heavy commitment with this person, they're not having sex with another person. And if they did, it's not a powerful union whatsoever. It's just that, again, there's something just so different about this person that they like, because they don't have to be in their heads constantly about you. and in their emotions constantly about. They're like, I am so tired of thinking about them. You know, I'm so tired of thinking about my Aquarian that I need to, like, I need a different outlet. And again, I'll tell you the truth. It's not even a person. For a lot of them, it's not even a person. It's, they really are going through a spiritual journey. And this is the other energy. And because this energy is so different from where they came from with you, because this person going through this energy, they're trying to get away from the Three of Swords energy. They don't want to be hurt. And for whatever reason that may be, and this is with the Three of Swords, this is a little bit of everything. It's not just you. It's like when I see these three swords, it's like, you know, maybe their past, their future, their present. It's like a little bit of everything. So, all right. Are they in another relationship? This person wants you to think they are. But they value your relationship. They value the relationship they have with you. They don't want to go anywhere. They are lying about something though, or hiding something. They're hiding something though. Some of them may do drugs, alcohol. I sense a lot of them have had fights. So if they're not doing drugs, alcohol, or fighting other people, you know, and this is an outlet. This, to them, these vices, these arguments that they're having with other people with the Five of Swords, or I mean, look at this. Some of them might have gone to jail. I sense like one or two of them might have gone to jail recently because of a fight. You know, unnecessary. So they need an outlet. So for those who haven't found God, and I'm saying that, you know, because this is a very spiritual journey for this person. You, let me tell you something. You effed the ish out of this person's psyche. Big time. I don't know what you did to this person, Aquas, okay? With the Three of Swords. They're on a spiritual journey. And for those who haven't found out that they want to be in a spiritual journey, in the meantime, in between time, they're doing drugs, alcohol, fighting other people, arguing with people for unnecessary situations that have nothing to do with whatever is going on. Because at the end of the day, with the Four Wands and the Knight of Cups, they love you. They want to be with you. They want to stay in a union with you. Look at this. When I see this horse, the horse's head is down, and I feel like this is them. Like their head is down in regret. No, sorry. Let me take that back. They're not regretful. They're ashamed. Now, what's the difference between a shame and regret? Well, the feeling that I'm getting with the shame is how they're treating you. Like, I shouldn't be treating my Aquas this way. Like, what the fuck? I am. But this is them, though, on the horse. But their psyche, there's something really huge going on with this person's transformation. They're having a crisis in consciousness. It's not even a joke. With the Judgment card, it's just, when I see the Judgment card at the end, this is the last card in your reading. And I want to clarify it, actually. I almost sense that this person. I don't almost sense. I know this person is going through this. Whatever situation, you know their story more than me. Whatever situation that you guys went through or are going through at the moment. It was written in their soul contract to come to this halt. Okay, to become more spiritual. Okay, all right. So as soon as they let go of the drugs, alcohol, fighting. Okay, because I don't sense promiscuity with this person. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not trying to forget about you by drowning in somebody else's, you know, love, and not the good love that you gave them. I'm talking about like the one night love, the one night stand love. They're not. They don't want that. Okay, with the Hierophant here, that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're going for. That defeats the purpose. But because there is no outlet, depending on this person's soul and how much they have evolved with my Hierophant here, this is what they're going through now. Drugs, alcohol, and fighting, and arguments. But this is all part of this is part of the grand scheme of them to evolve. Look how the Night King has his hands up, like evolve. I don't know if anyone's a Game of Thrones watcher. And this scene, all these people back behind him were regular people. We're regular people, just you and me, like you and me. A few of his zombies in his army came and turned this whole village around. And these people that were mothers and fathers and friends and children and workers and all became part of his army. All became a part of the zombie. In a matter of like 2 minutes, they were bitten, turned, and now they're part of the Night King's army. And this is judgment, okay? This is a soul contract this person has with the Most Highest. It was already written for them before they even met you. They needed to go through whatever situation you put them through or they're going through with you. It was already written. They were supposed to meet you so that they could go through this. I'm going to clarify because this is really interesting. Your person's energy is very interesting. Because they're really going through some metamorphosis here. So it's clarified with the King of Pentacles and Knight of Wands. So they may have earth or fire in your chart, if that means anything to you. I'm picking up Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries. It doesn't have to be. Even Sag. I'm picking up Sagittarius. Sagittarius is like the energy of Sagittarius, the ninth house. I'm shocked the Jupiter card didn't come out. I'm clarifying judgment. Wow, this is interesting. Hold on, because I'm doing like a general read for your person. There's something that this person did. There's something that this person did. This is daddy issues. This is family issue. That's what this is. Yeah. This is family issue. With my King of Pentacles and my Knight of Wands, this is a father figure, could be a mother figure too. Nevertheless, it's family issues. This is your person with the Knight of Wands. You know, you see how this is older energy, younger energy. There is a trauma, but trauma is a very harsh word for this person. I don't want to say trauma. If they did go through some trauma, it's not the end all be all. Like, oh my God, you know. But this is part of their metamorphosis. They're part of their transformation, part of their death and rebirth and transformation. Okay, I did get the death card here. All right, very, very scorpionic energy. They may have Scorpio in their chart. You may have Scorpio in your chart. They're going through a metamorphosis. And it has a lot. Remember, I picked up the Three of Swords. And I said, like, it all has to do with past, present, and future. Like, these Three of Swords is not just you. It's like a combination of a lot of things. One of them has to do with family issues that they have to deal with. All right, darling. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.